All right. I don't want anybody to get the impression that this channel is nothing but Stephen Avery all the time, because that's not what I started it as. I started this because I'm kind of I'm an unusual creature, to say the least, and I know that I have a tendency of just shocking people because you look at me, you see a mom of six, and, I'm a published author. I write very interesting stuff. In fact, the first book I ever wrote just recently got released last year. It's available. You can find it on barnesandnoble.com. Just search Casey Oliver and you'll find it. Um, and, you look at me, and on a lot of levels, you don't expect the craziness that goes on in here and comes out here. And I actually shock a lot of my son's friends because I'm very blunt and I don't sugarcoat anything. And on a lot of levels, if it comes into my head, it comes out of my mouth. You know, and when I initially started this channel, it wasn't to cover the Stephen Avery trial. Or not even so much the trial, but just the Stephen Avery case, all the way around it. I did study the Stephen Avery case when I was in college, because it was happening when I was in college 10 years ago. And I did pay close attention to it just because it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but that's not all that I am. And a lot of my viewpoints do come out in the Stephen Avery videos, but they're not just my viewpoints on the Stephen Avery case. They're my viewpoints on the world as a whole. And you're damn fucking straight right now. I'm reclining. I'm getting ready to actually do a load of laundry. So I'm taking my opportunities where I find them. We're such a diverse, strange household and strange family that I've actually had people tell me that we're a reality show waiting to happen because I'm a fire dancer and an author. A lot of people don't understand what a fire dancer is. Just, go up to the search bar up there and punch in fire dancing or fire poi, POI, and it'll pull up a list of videos and you'll see what I mean. And, so like there's a fire dancing author of a mother and a black metal musician of a father raising, a total of 7 children. And it's a little scary because we're not your typical parents. We're not your typical family. Our sons are very talented. And, the oldest is sort of a renaissance man of music. He plays everything from drums to guitar to bass to vocals, whole gamut. Our middle son is a bassist and a drummer and a guitar player as well. And, our oldest daughter wants to be a ninja when she grows up. And it's a strange sort of mix of personalities in this house. And I don't know. I think that people have gotten the wrong impression that all of my videos are going to be about Stephen Avery, and that's really not the case. It's just that at the moment, there is so much stupid going on with regards to that case that I just can't help myself. I mean, I love nothing more than ragging on Donald Trump. That boy invites the shit. He really does. I still cannot get over the toupee. I really can't. I'm like, I know you've got Oriental rugs that cost more than that piece of shit. Buy a better one. Or, Hillary Clinton and all this sort of shit going on with her, and the fuck. And then, by that same token, there's other stuff that's going on that is really newsworthy and worthy of commentary for me. It's just that this particular thing sort of takes up my time at the moment. But fear not, some of my more lighthearted videos. I was actually thinking about it in the car the other day. because my area in New Mexico just got slammed with like 3 or 4 different major snowstorms. And it never fails. It never, ever fucking fails. I don't know what the fuck happens. I don't know if this is a thing in like other snowy states, but I know around here something happens to the mentality of the stupid people when it snows. And they all decide to get in their cars and leave their house and go out into the world when there's a snowstorm. And, you know, of course, those of us that can drive in snow are, we're trying to dodge these idiots because they can't drive in snow worth a shit. A lot of them have sedans in a snowy region, which doesn't make sense to me. And, you know, I'm just, but at that same time, I'm thinking, I really need to get this shit on video because you guys aren't going to believe me until you see it for yourself. You know, it's the kind of thing that makes you realize how stupid other people are. And you know, I've actually had the thought at least 6 times this week of, and this is why we need to take the warning labels off of shit. Because seriously, there would be like, I want to try it as an experiment. I want to go and like take every warning label off of everything and see how many people die in that first wave of not being told don't use the fucking hairdryer while you're in the shower. I want to see how many people die from that. I really do. I gotta see this shit. Why do you have to be told not to use an electrical appliance in the bathtub? Why? Why on cleaners do they say things like not for human consumption? Who looked at a bottle of fucking 409 and said, gee, this looks tasty? It scares me that the reason why there's warning labels on shit is because somebody did it. That's frightening. That is absolutely frightening to me. Or my other favorite topic is this whole anti-vaxxing horse shit. Oh yeah, I fucking said it. And every hippie, crunchy granola motherfucker on the planet can talk shit to me for all I fucking care. I don't give a shit. But I'm sorry. There's a reason we vaccinate our kids, asshole. It's to keep polio away and measles and scarlet fever and all of these fucking illnesses that are proven to be deadly to children. And yes, I do feel that if your child is in the public school system, they should have to follow the vaccination requirements because your right to not vaccinate your child should not infringe upon my child's right to not get the fucked up disease that your kid has. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. Same thing with all these new allergies that all these fucking kids have. What the fuck? When I was a kid, okay, guys, again, I'm a 90s kid. I was born in 1982. I don't remember ever meeting another child with a peanut allergy. I don't ever remember a peanut allergy ridden kid ever in any of my schools growing up. I don't remember the high incidence of asthma that there seems to be these days. And what the fuck is with giving bad behavior a syndrome name? My kid has oppositional defiance disorder. No, your kid's a fucking brat. My kid has ADHD. No, you just don't want to discipline your child, so you're going to hop him up on fucking pills so that he's nice and docile and you don't actually have to do your job as a parent. Kids are supposed to be hyper. That's kind of their function. My mom and I were sitting in the car yesterday. We were waiting for my son to get out of a store, and we were watching all these little kids like skipping into the store with their parents, and it was hilarious because the kids are skipping and the mom's like dragging ass behind the kid. I mean, even my mom's back there like, you stop that energy having shit. She was pissed off that these kids had energy and we didn't. And that's what kids are supposed to do. They're supposed to be hyper. People, that's their job. They're children. Okay? I say give them a mop and let them go to town. That's my video, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.